Let's go. Let's see what happens. WWE tonight.
Are you on stream doing? He's playing on stream. Daddy.
Yeah.
Could I play but without talking?
I can't remember. How do we do it last time?
I don't know. You weren't on stream first of all.
Yeah, we can't do it, can we? I can't remember. No, I'm not going to be on for long, buddy.
Yeah.
We asked you to come over, so you're playing on.
She's gonna come in. Yeah,
Really, she is calling.
I can't play.
What's wrong?
I can't play Fall Guys on my account.
Luna's talking to you. He never gives up, Kari. He never gives up. Never gives up. Never stops. He's a machine. I hate this one. Oh, bananas over there. Grapes. Okay. Right, one a banana. Grape and fruit. Banana. Sound like a minion. Banana. Peach. Grape. Cherry. Peach. Grape. Cherry. Peach. Grape. I don't know why I played this game, to be fair. No idea. It's just... That is what it is. Let's put the t-shirt out. Ooh. That was quick. I'm never going to get a crown, Kari. Never. Put it down that way. Can I make it big? Oh, here comes Money.
Money, Bonnie.
Crazy Money. Say hi to Kari for me.
Hey.
Are you not going to
I
News?
don't know. But I don't. Oh, that one. Keep me going. I can go Fall Guys on my account now. And that's locked because you have to buy Fall Guys, don't you? It's somewhere.
Which one? Which one? Oh, that one. Oh, made it through. Middle, left. Middle. Right, it's right. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm going to be first. First place for me. Good away. First place. Would you say well done to me right now?
Yep, well done. That's right. I love you. I love you. I love you.
It's not possible to love me more. So Kari says hi from America. Alright, from America.
How is he in America?
She.
How is she in America?
What do you mean? That's where she lives. She's watching me on Facebook.
Then how are you friends with her in America?
So she came into my stream, said hello, and I met her through the stream. And then she can write in here and we can read her messages. So she put, let's go, when I first got in, and then she put, Dad, he's determined. We was talking about you, because you were like trying to get me to let you play Fall Guys. And then she put, I love/hate this game. Because she loves the game, but it's stressful, like when you lose, like... That's my angry face. You said hello, so she said hello from America. You know you're on my arm, right?
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I'm slightly handicapped here. Attack it to kill enemies.
How do you get gold? Oh, yeah.
Try and jump through it!
Nailed it! Small point.
Oh!
Now you do get more gold to jump to the hoop.
Yeah, you have to keep doing it until you get all Oh, bouncing.
Bouncing.
Oh, no, don't fall off! Don't fall off!
You got nothing.
Do you get silver?
Yeah, but gold.
I know, but Gold's not easy. Gold's hard. I never get gold. That was like my first
I
gold.
always get gold.
Well, you agree for you.
Because I'm really good at Fall Guys, way better than you.
Are you way better than me?
No, I've got everything you have. I've got half of what you have.
This is true.
I've got half of what you have, Daddy.
Alright.
Cat.
Yeah.
I got you the red panda.
You did get me the red panda.
I got you lots.
What would I do without you, son? Yeah.
That is true. You've done nothing.
You're going. Go.
How do I go like this?
Go. Get the trousers out the door then. Go. Or are you not going?
I'm fine.
Are you going?
I know.
She's telling you if you want to go. Out to shut door. Don't make me repeat myself. Get out. I think the WWE, well, not WWF anymore, that game will be awesome. I was a huge wrestling fan when I was younger, but that was with Hope, that's in my Nigel Giant. Yeah, fair. It's some free cartoon game, it's not like a serious game. I did try to convince everyone to buy a proper WWE game, but there doesn't seem to be. Even the older ones seem to be still quite expensive, so... I'm waiting to hear back from Travis and Reese, because if we get 4 of us, I think it'll be a bit of a laugh. Seems like he likes video games like his father. Well, he does everything. He does like games, but all kids like screens and colours and stuff. And it started off like not being allowed to be on stream, and then he kept appearing on stream, and then I just didn't care about it. It's not. He wants to make his own YouTube videos and stuff. I just don't want to open that can of worms. Also, he does a lot of horse riding with his mother, and she hates computer games, so it's just a complicated dynamic. because my wife really does hate computer games. It just makes it really difficult for the game because, oh my god, I'm doing it. Well, that's not fair. You sort of can't really put it about it, or when he does that, because mum gets angry. Hey Georgia! Come on, stupid oranges! Melons! I've had my 5 a day, stop hitting me in the face! Oh, I'm not qualifying, there's so many people ahead of me. I've hardly ever qualified this one. Unless I get very lucky at this point in time. I think there is 15 people ahead of me now. Oh, I accidentally took him. There's a tiny chance. Yes! He's only gone late. Hey, Georgia! How we doing? How's my Welsh Scottish beauty doing? How you doing? I'm still trying to get my first call on. How's work, Georgia? Excited to go back to the new normal? Are you ready for the new normal? Being the old normal? I hate this one. I feel like this one's just absolute luck. Come on, up we go. Come on. It's a good start. As I said, it's just luck this game. No, don't push me up. Oh, if I lose my one now, I'm going to be so annoyed because there's one right there. Oh my god, we both did the same thing. Fudge. I feel so stupid now. No, don't push me up. This one. One more. Oh, it's right here. Come on. Yes. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you been? I'm not at work at the moment, waiting on hospital appointment 15th. Not sure how I feel about normal. Oh, bless. Why are you waiting for a hospital appointment? If you don't want to type it, then obviously don't worry about it, and I hope you're okay. I just need more staff. I'm a bit worried about Friday, Saturday nights at the moment. I don't know when you have enough staff yet. Let's see. To the final we go. Final round. I've never even got close to winning this one. So. Never even got close. absolute luck. Oh, there you go, lost. That's literally all it takes. It's literally one thing to hit you and it's all over. Yep, someone made it already. Done. I don't mind sharing. I've been having blackouts at work and even gave myself a concussion once. Bless. I mean, test for epilepsy.
We're looking for a monitor.
Ah. What have you got? Cake? Have you got a cake? Oh, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao. So close. Yet, as always, so far. Isn't there a... is it narcolepsy? Is it possible? I think narcolepsy, is that where you fall asleep, narcolepsy then? Lots of screaming going on, as always. Do I move that to that side really? So you can see the name of the game. Not that I think it bothers you, but... No, not that. Gosh, I'm making it worse. This one's a cake, yes. Little Molly came in holding a piece of cake. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure. We're trying to check. I keep getting level 4 and doing. Yeah, that's fine. I honestly don't know enough about it to comment. So. But it'd be good to at least get a diagnosis so you can deal with it. It's better than not knowing. It's got to be a bit scary not knowing. Bless you. Thanks, Karen. You're resting. What kept you? Okay. Come say hello. Come say hello. Don't you? I'll bite you. Bite you. What are you doing? Why are you always looking? You wanna look at me weirdly? It's a beast. Beast, your little munchkin. George, pretty samey. I mean, at the moment the community is quite small, the active community, should I say. I don't have an answer for it right now, and work's been absolute chaos. Thank you, Kari. His name's Rusty. He's old now, bless him. Work's just been really busy, and I'm still streaming. I'm still enjoying it. It's a good mental outlet. The few people that have supported have been awesome as always. In the summer holidays, I'm planning I'm going to do 100 hours for charity over a 2-week period. And hey Ted. Over the space of 2 weeks, I'm planning to do like a 2-week 100-hour. I can't do two things at once. I'm definitely a man. I can't play and talk at the same time. The dates and the details are yet to be confirmed. But when I do it, I'm going to ask everyone to really kind of push it. I'm going to make a list of everyone that comes in on like a spreadsheet or whatever, and then going to have that actively going the whole time and try and have people stay for 90 seconds, like do the whole like and then comment 90 seconds later so that I know that you've been in the chat for 90 seconds, and then keep a list, and then hopefully we can get 250 people the first week, and then 250 people, those same 250 people to return the following week, so that we can get that final tick box. But I have to do a charity event for my work anyway, for the Heart Foundation, I think it is. So it will be for wherever my work charity is, because that's, you know, one of the reasons for doing it is that I have to do it for work. So I can kind of do it all at the same time. And then all stars and donations that are given to me in that 100 hours, I'm gonna donate all of it to the charity. So it's very much not about, for me, it's not so much about trying to raise money for me. It's about raising money for the charity. But like my aim is threefold, one for each platform. So it will be to try and get 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is completely free for people to do. They just need to sign, you know, they have to have an account on YouTube, so a Google account or any kind of, account to create an account on to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Because if I get 100 people on there, I can change my URL to the Anchor Gaming, which I can't do at the moment. It's some bunch of weird numbers and letters. So people will never be able to find me. So that's my YouTube target for the 2 weeks. My Twitch target will be 100 followers, which I'm already on 70 something, so I don't think that's unreasonable to try and gain 30 followers on Twitch while I'm doing it. And then the big one, the main one, will be this 250 people. So we'll see how it goes. Sounds good, you know, I'll help out and be a returning viewer and be there when you're streaming for charity. Of course. And sort of the 20 people that I currently have that are very active and in multiple streams, you know, I know that they'll be there. And when I get the details and I make the posters and advertise it all and do that stuff, then I'll ask those sort of 25 core people if they can really sort of go out of their way to try and find, say, 5 people each or something that aren't normally in the stream. It's literally 90 seconds one week and 90 seconds the next week. Like, if they can do hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, and hit the follow button on the 3 platforms, then that's a massive bonus. But for me, the big one is the 250 people, you know, trying to get a list of 250 people in that first week that have watched for 90 seconds at least once, and then we have a master list. We physically have a list of people that have been in, and then we can chase it up, because I still feel that, I'm not saying Facebook's lying, but like, I just don't believe, I get a lot of people, I haven't done it, I haven't made the list, so I feel like moaning at Facebook and saying it's lying to me. I'm nowhere near 250, I'm not even suggesting that, but it's saying I've got, say, 15 return viewers, and I'm like, no, I don't, I have more than that. But maybe people aren't staying for 90 seconds. I don't know the details of that. So I feel like if I make a list and I make a push and we advertise what we're doing and I put it on stream in between games and we do multiple games and people will drop in when they want, and if I can raise a bit of money for charity along the way, then that will help my work life, as I need to do £250 through work. So if everybody who came in the stream, you know, directly donated £1, it would get me there straight away, and I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. It would be a tick box. But we'll see how it all goes. Because Nicholas is being taken for a trip around Europe, as he always does in the summer holidays, going to Disneyland Paris and Austria Spa and stuff. Support the little brat that he is, love him. But it means that I can book a couple of days off work and I can plan it and schedule it and do everything. Don't have to worry about the parenting side of it. And Christina wants to support grapes, doesn't she? I will read that in a second, Gary. Just can't concentrate on both of them. Definitely Gonna get hit by sounds good. When it comes to streaming, I heard multiple people say they have some issues with Facebook. Just saying, yeah, just feels a bit BSy. But I've never made a list. I've never asked people specifically, did you stay for 90 seconds? I'm going to get people to like, and then when they like, I know they're there. And then when they've liked it, I'm going to like actively say, right, you know, stay, yeah, thanks for the like, stay for 90 seconds, and can you write in the chat in 90 seconds time, but physically like count 90 seconds. I would love to have a time in a perfect world, which I'm sure I won't be able to do. I'd have a timer of some kind on the screen so that when someone likes it, like says their name and then 90 seconds, and it ticks down 90 seconds, and when it got to 0 they can go, yay, I made it, or whatever, or they go into a draw or something. But I kind of, like, my dad was like, oh, we can give away a prize or something, but I was a bit like, I don't know, I kind of feel like giving away prizes is kind of, I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, they didn't give it to me. You are joking. How did that not give it to me, man? There's a gold one. I knew he was going to do that. Go. There's another one. Okay, good start. I don't think we can jump this. I think we'll try. Oh, there you can. Whoa! Did not know you can. Oh, there's one up there. I can finish it. It won't let me get up there. Yes, qualified. If you think about it, 90 seconds out of someone's day is nothing. Yeah, completely. So I kind of, when I set it up and I advertise it, that's what I'm going to say to like people like yourself and people like Georgia and Di and some of the real hardcore, you know, people who have given so much time to me already, and just say, look, do you know 10 people, 5 people obviously, more the merrier, but do you know 5 people that would do the favour of, you know, they're on Facebook anyway, they're a friend of yours, would they log in 100% and just say hi, you know, click the like button, stay for 90 seconds, comment, I've saved 90 seconds, and then repeat that the following week, if they're willing to do that 2 weeks apart, and we get, you know, sort of 25 of my closest friends to get 10 people, there's your 250, plus there are 375 people that have bothered to click follow right now, so even if all, you know, if all of those decided to actually do it, that would, you know, that would solve the problem. But right now a lot of people have clicked the little bell to say they don't want to pop up because they're fed up with it popping up on a regular basis because they're still streaming very often, and I understand that. I'm not judging that, and I don't know who has and who hasn't, so it's one of those things that it's very difficult. So if I advertise it and I put it on my personal Facebook and ask my friends to share it on my personal Facebook, maybe it gets out there to those people that did me the favour on day one, and haven't really done anything since because they haven't needed to, and they thought they'd done me the favour already, and they have. I get that. We ticked all the boxes. It's just that final 250 return viewers, really. Plus, you never know, the idea being that maybe 1 or 2 of these people that you sort of pull in a friend favour ends up actually liking it and staying, and we actually grow a bit, just a little bit more of a community. It doesn't have to be massive, it just, I think it would be nice to have, you know, just a couple more people for you guys to, instead of, you know, having to always, oh my gosh, always having the same people, maybe. I don't know. Joking. Oh wow. I scared myself. I was getting fucking. Wow. Literally just fell off. Not even valid. I'm almost to the bottom. Somebody is destroying the bottom underneath me as well. Let's probably just. Oh no. Well, that's the end of that one. Why did they fall on me like that? Dog in 2 seconds. If you think about it, 97 hours out of that 350 hours, even if they bring a couple of people, will meet your target really quickly. It's just whether or not people are. I was trying to say this in a positive way, not putting myself down. I asked a lot of people to click the follow button when I started because we wanted to get established, and to an extent we got some misinformation. So before I started, the people I'd spoken to, they had what was called audition space. So after they hit a certain number of followers and everything else, they were put into what was called audition space, which was 1 month. You got an email from Facebook. I've seen an email, so it did exist. They just got rid of it. But what they used to do is after you hit 100 followers and you'd streamed, X amount of times and X amount of reactions and things, which we ticked all those boxes. They would put you into audition space. Now, audition space was a 1 month. They would basically put you out there. They would literally have people from Facebook watch you. They would have all sorts to audition you to see if you were good, and to give you a chance to, they would really throw you out to randoms on an algorithm. But I know lots of people that went from 100 to 150 followers up to 5,000 through the audition month. So I planned it all on that audition month, and I had it all set up before I went back to work. I timed it so that we would hit the target, so that I would have a whole month of being able to stream without being in my workplace, before we were locked down and furlough. So it was all planned, and then it never happened. I never got the email. I tried to Google it, tried to find information on Facebook about it, tried to email Facebook about it, and basically it just doesn't exist anymore. They got rid of it. It was something they did to start with, and they've got rid of it now. It really upset me, just because that was sort of the plan and it was all going to plan. But a lot of people back to the point, a lot of people I kind of talked into, clicking the follow button, specifically for that. So those 375, to me, it's 25. It's maybe 50 at best. They're actual people that have come in and spent time and enjoyed it. And when we started, we were a little bit more community-based. The community nights were quite busy. We were getting 10 to 15 viewers every time on community nights. We were trying story games. People were enjoying watching me play scary games. It was kind of really, I felt like we were really, really in with each other type thing. Whereas there were just no games left at the moment. I had to go back to work, life took over, all that kind of jazz. So having 375 is wonderful, but it's not really 375. That's the problem, I guess. So this is another roll of the dice. Try, come at it, stop, rethink it, come at it a different way. So we're going to try it again. In a completely different way. I'm going to try and do this. Do 100 hours over 2 weeks. 50 hours 1 week, 50 hours the next, and let's hope at the end of the first week we have a list of 300, of 300 plus names of people that have watched for 90 seconds that week, and we have a physical list on the screen of those people, because then you'll know. Say you asked 10 of your friends to do it, and 6 of them came in, for example, plus you, so there's 7 of your friend circle that did us the favour and came in. Then those 7 people you can sort of chase up a little bit and say, look, I know you helped last week, just to get that final tick in a box, do you mind coming back this week? And then we can tick them off, and we know, because those are the people that we know we're in. And then at the end of all of it, if Facebook won't screw me, at least I'll know that it is Facebook screwing me and it's not myself. And yeah, I think in my heart of hearts I really hope that at the end of all of it we do gain a few more followers and a few more regular characters come into the chat and stuff, so that would be good. It would be really good for all of us. Because I feel like we're doing a good job as a community, and I've seen other streamers and other streams, and I feel like we're, just as good. And if there was a few more people in, and a few more, then the community nights would be a bit more fun, the active games, and then by the time we get to mid-August, I want to say, into, mid-August maybe. I mean, October is the month. There are so many good games coming out in October, so between now and October, it would be lovely to build a bit more of a community so that when the new games come out, they become good. I have to take this call. It's from my door company at work. No, I died. Why? I don't think I've ever died on that one before. That's a bit annoying. You'll get there. I know it can take a while to get up and going. Yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? I mean, it's still helping my mental health. I'm still enjoying it. My little tiny mini community is wonderful, and as long as you guys are enjoying it and it's not, I feel like I'm still. I said this to Sam the other day, and there were other people in the chat, and people kind of laughed and found it funny, but I really do mean it. I know, look, there are streamers out there that don't even have what I have. I feel like I'm lucky to have the 20-25 people that bother to give any of their time to sit and watch me, never mind people that are putting their hands in their pockets and giving me money. Like, it doesn't matter what that amount is. When people were making, people were enjoying the stupid, there was one stream where people were enjoying the woman reading out their messages with stars, and they were literally sending me 10 stars, which is like a penny. It's like $1. So I still found it really funny, and I still was grateful, and I tried to explain that to my wife afterwards, who just didn't catch that. Why haven't you seen to a penny? And it was a completely pointless conversation, but I really did. I found it's still their money. They don't have to give me anything. No one, I mean yourself included, like, people don't need to give me anything. I'm just playing computer games and having a bit of a laugh. So if I put a smile on one person's face, it was worth it. Like, yeah, alright, everyone dreams of bigger things, and I'd love to be able to not work my disgusting job, and I'd love to be able to, put more time into it and create better content. And I do think there's an element there, maybe streaming less and creating more events or more content will be the way forwards to grow. I just feel that when I started, it was about playing computer games and sharing playing computer games, and then when I've done more research, I've realised actually there's loads of people doing that, and you're never ever going to go full time if that's what you do. Like, that would just never happen. Streaming, you don't grow while you stream, very rarely. You have to create something that people create content for something that people are actually interested in. Unless you're a superstar gamer. It's different if you're like, if I was playing this and getting 700 wins and won most of the time, or Warzone or whatever game, it's different. It would be very different, because people would watch you because you're great. Whereas being an average gamer, I'm not rubbish, but being an average gamer and more about personality. That's why I kind of always, my little rubbish slogan, you know, come for the game, stay for the chat. I mean that. I do. That's not me just giving BS. And that wasn't planned. That was literally just something I put on my very first stream as the description. That people might come for the game, but hopefully they'll stay for me. Like, joining, you know, having a connection with the community is the way I want to do it. Now, whether or not that works, whether or not that takes longer, like you said, and it takes a while to get going, so be it. At least I'll build it the way I want to build it, and I'll be proud of it if it's 2 people watching like right now, or if it's 100 people watching. And I even said to who was I chatting to yesterday about it? Oh, Tuesday Games, who's got 21,000 followers, who was somebody who helped me out. I said to him, you know, I do worry about what happens when, and I mean that, you know, what happens when I get 40 people in the chat and they're all writing comments constantly, not just watching, but you know, people are commenting, and I'm trying to, you know, constantly read. Like, how do you play games I read at the same time? I don't want to miss comments. Like, I want to read every comment. That was one of my, you know, mission goals when I started the whole thing, is that I wouldn't, you know, read every comment, even if I had to go back and read them afterwards or whatever it might be. Oh, big sweet. Thank you. I do want to do it my way. I just want it to be our way a little bit, because I feel like the community's... What? Community is what I'm about. No. I learned that word the other day, by the way. Apparently, when you get yeeted, when you get like smashed, like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Yes. I have a chance. You have a great personality, very social. The interactions you have with your followers is genuine. It is, and it will be. Whether it's good, bad, ugly, I can say that with pride. I don't big myself up at all in life. I really don't. And I put myself down probably more than I should. However, one thing is true. I will be as genuine in this process as I can be. This is who I am. I'm not putting fake faces on. I'm just going to live my life and try and share it with people who are... I'm very much a believer, and I try to tell myself this, but I should tell myself this more often, that no matter how bad things are, there's a lot of people out there that are worse than I am. You know, I have a wonderful son. I am married, whether she loves me or not. We have a house. We have a dog. We own a horse. Like, we have cars. I have a job. She has a job. I've used of my legs, I've used of my arms, I've used of my mind, I've used of my eyes, used of my ears. My ears are pretty bashed from DJing all these years, but I can sort of hear. Give me my tailwind. Give me my tailwind. I never get a tailwind, so. Find something with it then. How long's left? A minute. I kind of feel like it's a bit pointless still. This is the part that keeps on going. Oh no, he's gonna literally... Oh no. Oh, 18 seconds left. You're joking me. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. I hate that. I really do. You are your worst critic. That's human nature, but I see a wonderful genuine person. I enjoy watching streaming. No, thank you, Kari. Which is why you come back. It's just getting myself out there a little bit more. I feel like the people in my head, the people that comment, the people that interact with me, generally stay. Even if it's, you know, once a week or, you know, whenever they've got time. It's just getting people to. It kind of scares me a little bit, actually. Sometimes when you look at some of the stats and you're like, I streamed and I only had 2 people watching me the whole time. No, and then you get, you know, you check the stats and you had 108 people watch you. Just they didn't stay very long, and they didn't interact and they didn't write anything. And you're like, okay, so how do I get these people that keep popping in and out? Like, how do I get them to say hi? It's a difficult one. I really do think it's difficult, and that's what I guess the best streamers do. They enable people to feel safe enough to comment, and that's what I guess Question and Stream is for, or that's why I try and mention it during the stream. You know, like, hi, if you're in here, and there's such a big delay. It's like a 13-second delay between. So if somebody pops in, clicks on the stream, says, oh, I wonder what this guy's about. Oh, I like Fall Guys, and his background's interesting, he looks interesting, let's have a look, see what he's got. And then they wait 10 seconds, and like, oh, okay, he didn't say anything, or he didn't do anything, and they're gone. That's it. And I never even knew they were here. And the viewer thing in the top corner for me is never correct. You know, the amount of times sometimes it says 0 viewers and somebody will comment. Wait a minute, apparently I've got 0 viewers right now. So yeah, I do think Facebook's a bit, you know, still getting it right. They're still fixing their bits and bobs, which is why I'm gonna have a 3 like target in a perfect world for this 100-hour